Anyway, Veterans, especially thank you. Aaron asked me to tell you my story, and I thought, well, maybe you don't want to hear it, but I'm going to tell you anyway. Growing up, I grew up in South Dakota, and I was actually born in Colorado, but I don't tell anybody where. The Republic of Boulder. So anyway, I had a good life, had a good job. I retired when I was 60 years old, and I played a lot of golf, even when I was working. And I thought, well, okay, I'll just keep this up forever. And I married this lady that, her brother's a Hall of Famer. Not only in high school, college, all sports Hall of Fame, or golf Hall of Fame, played the Masters in amateur. But I didn't believe that anybody was that good. I would never believe it. Anyway, that's a different story. I retired at the age of 60. I had, like I said, had a good job. I thought, now what am I going to do? Well, I had it all planned. There's a new golf course being built in Firestone. I went to work for them. There's a pro shop in Longmont. I went to work for them. Now this is retirement, you guys. I want you to plan this. You get paid, you got free equipment, you got free golf. What kind of retirement is that? Well, then we went on for a few years. I got a phone call one day, and this is where the bad news starts. My son died. 2 months later, I got another call. My wife died, or my sister's daughter died. 2 months after that, my wife died, then my sister. And 18 months off her grandmother. And I thought, well, that's the end of it for me. I don't have death thoughts or anything like that, but I did not leave my house. I wouldn't go anywhere. I wouldn't do anything. I had been accepted on the honor flight, and I wasn't going to go. 24 hours before the flight was to leave, I thought, well, if I don't go, somebody else could have. I called my 2 friends in Loveland, and I said, make sure I'm there. And I will tell you, and I told them that I was right there this morning. It totally changed my life. From the time I left to Loveland till I got home, I didn't think about any of that stuff. That was totally out of my mind. I thought, well, I'll be back on the bus, the yellow mail call again. I got nobody write me letters. I got 5 letters. Now, I haven't worked with kids all my life. They were from school kids thanking us for our service. I woke up Tuesday morning. I thought, I have a new purpose in life. I drove over to John or to Evans, that's an old girl. In her letter, she talked about how much she liked ice cream. So I made arrangements for a class in ice cream. The next day I went to Johnstown. These are seniors in high school. Teachers were excited than they were. She put me to work for 2 weeks. The first little boy was me. He was a junior hockey player. He's teaching me all about ice skating. I didn't tell him we were from South Dakota. We lived on ice skates. Well, that goes on, but the impression I thought was, now this would be the end because I need to get out of this house. And I had been accepted on the honor flight, and I was not going to go and say I didn't leave my house. 24 hours before the flight was started, if I don't go, somebody else could. I called my 2 friends in Loveland, got on the honor flight. I went back Tuesday morning, and I read these letters. I have a new purpose in life. And that's when I started going around these schools. But I had one more thought. How can I repay the honor flight? And now you have to think back a few years ago, because I used to manage and organize golf tournaments. I know how much work they are. And then, well, I'll have an honor go for the honor flight. And that's you jerk. You really know how much work it is. Today we have a very successful golf tournament. There are some flyers over here if anybody thinks they'd like to play. It's next month. But that's kind of my story, and I try to shorten it up a lot today. But I'd be more than glad to see you there. All of the funds that we raise go to the High Plains Honor Fund. And so far we've given over $100,000 in 4 years. They have expanded, and this is the thing that excites me. They've expanded from 1 flight a year to 2 flights. They just had one, the next one will go to. And in the process of talking to veterans and running into people in stores, you realize how many veterans don't even know about the honor flight? So this is my method to return everything they can to them. I thank every one of you today for your support, for what you're doing. God bless you all. June 16th, by the way, if you're on flight, there are some flyers over there. Thank you.